Well, the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohan. The ISUPK been established since 1969, teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian that they are the true Israelite according to the Bible. The ISUPK is not affiliated with any other Israelite group. In today's ISUPK Chattanooga law class, being prideful is a sin, man. To be prideful is a sin. To be, to have a proud spirit, you know, you just a proud, you just ain't nothing that nobody could tell you, ain't nothing that anybody could explain to you. Like you just know it all, like you just prideful, man. Like nothing, you think nothing can happen to you, like you just gonna, live life how you want to, and that's without no consequences. Like like the oppressor, they real prideful, man. The oppressor he's a powerful man. He arrogant, so he think nothing can happen to him, and that's a sin according to the Most High. That's a sin when you're being so powerful. You have that pride in your heart, man. Meaning you so powerful in your mind that you thinking, hey, I could do whatever I want. I could be unstoppable. Can't nothing touch me. Can't nothing happen to me. Woo woo and all that nonsense. And that's a sin against the Most High, man. And we're gonna show you that how that's a sin against the Most High to be powerful in your mind, man. And that was the big and that was I think so you need to let sometimes you gotta let that pride go. Come sometimes pride will lead you to do things that you would never do. Like you won't forgive you won't forgive your brother or your sister because you're too prideful. You won't go to that brother, to him and him alone, like the scripture say. If your brother trespass against you, go to that man and him alone, man, and tell him about his fault. Tell him what he did to offend you. But if you a proudful bastard, if you so proudful in your mind, you so you're a proudful person, you're not gonna go to that person one on one. You're not gonna go trying to talk to him one on one or trying to ask him for forgiveness or forgive him. You're gonna try to handle it your own way. Meaning that you're gonna do something they're gonna cause you to sin, cause you to unalive or hurt, do some type of harmful thing towards that brother or sister, because you having that pride, you having that proud spirit. You're too proudful for that. You're too proudful to be the bigger person and apologize or accept the man apology. But since we're living in this society, teaches us that, hey man, somebody do you something, you got to do something back to them. But the scripture says that man offend you, man, you go to that brother, to him and him alone, and no one else, man. You don't bring it out on Facebook. You don't take it to social media and texting all this nonsense because you too proud. Because now you beefing. Now you internet beefing with this brother and stuff or that sister. Because why? You too powerful to step to the brother or sister alone. So that's gonna lead you to cause all type of conflicts, all type of thing that you could have just handled or avoid from right there and from the start, just by going to that brother or that sister alone. That it would have avoided all that, man. All that could have been avoided. But now you don't want to, because you don't want to feel like a less of a man, because you apologizing or going to talk to that brother and him alone. So it makes you feel like you less of a man, or you think that makes you feel like a punk. That don't make you feel like a punk. You trying to gain that brother. You trying to go talk to that brother because you don't want no conflict between y'all two. So you go step to him like, look, man, the thing that you said to me the other day, it kind of offended me, So I'm trying to, so that's why I'm coming to you one on one. Instead, jumping to social media and cursing you out or doing all this nonsense. Well, but you coming to the man one on one because you putting your pride to the side. We're gonna go to the book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 10, verse 12. It said, the beginning of pride is when one depart from God and his heart is turned away from his maker. That's the beginning of pride, man. When you depart from the Most High and and your heart is turned away from your maker, meaning your mind is not set on your maker. Who's your maker? The Most High. The Most High created everything, He don't that created the heaven and earth. He created he created society. He created everything on earth. And he said the beginning of pride is when one depart from God. How you depart from God? By straying away from the law, statutes, and commandment, by not doing what he tell you to do, by not keeping his law, statutes, and commandment. That's how you stray away. That's how you depart from the Most High. That's when the beginning of pride happened, because you think that you don't have to keep these laws no more. You think like, I could live however I wanted to. I could live freely now. This is my choice, my freedom of choice. So I don't have to keep the laws. Cause why? I'm my own man. God can't only you and be like only God could judge you now. He's gonna judge you, all right? But you too prideful to keep his law. Cause like nobody can tell you nothing. Like, man, who are you? Now you be like, who are you to tell me that I can't get high? Who are you to tell me I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this? Now this when you depart from the Most High, man. Because you breaking his law, statute, and commandment. You going away from the law. And the Most High say you must keep the law, statute, and commandment. And his heart is turned away from his maker, and your mind is turned away from your maker. Now, everything you do, you do it because you think you're doing it on your own accord. Like, you gotta give the Most High the glory for everything that you do, everything that happened in your life. You gotta give thanks to the Most High. But nah, you don't do that. You like, man, I did this on my own. Everything I did, I got it on my own. Everything I got right now, it's on my own. I ain't had no help. Nobody helped me. God ain't help me. God ain't do this. I did it on my own. So now you focus. You thinking everything you did, it's all up to you. When the Most High don't, they could give it to you and take it back. So now you being too prideful. What you think gonna happen? All that riches that you acquired and all that nonsense, he could take it. He could take it from you and bring it down to a lowly state. Just like a half of these, millionaires, or half of these, superstars, movie stars, whatever. Same way they get it, the same way he could take it from them. Because some of them too prideful that to the point that they look down on people. They look down on the poor. They look down on the one that they don't have it, and they forgot where they came from. They forgot the place that they came from. So now they look down on that poor man. Now, what you think gonna happen? The Most High gonna take it from him and bring him to a lowly state till he could remember, like, damn, I remember the time I was homeless, I ain't had nothing. Then I got to where I'm at right now, and instead of helping people, I look down on them. So, because you too prideful, and then you can't even let a poor man come ask you for 50 cents or $1. You're gonna be like, get away from me, And that's how a lot of people think, because they too prideful for that, man. And their mind is not standing on the Most High, because the Most High say you should look after the poor, man. You should not have no pride in your heart. So just because you made it in life, look out for that brother or that sister. They still struggling, they still in the ghetto, they still in the project, still going through it. Verse 13, for pride is the beginning of sin. He said pride is the beginning of sin, man. Pride is the beginning of sin. That's what the scriptures say, man. You being prideful and having that proud spirit, man, being proud-minded, it's the beginning of sin, man. Because it's gonna lead you to sin. It's gonna lead you to do things that you ain't want to do. But nonsense, you prideful, nobody can tell you nothing, like nothing can, like you feel like you the man. You the man, you do what you want to do. And that's where the beginning of sin comes from. And he that had it shall pour out abomination. He shall pour out abomination. All abomination things you're gonna do, man. You're gonna do all these type of abomination. You shall pour out abomination. You're gonna be wicked, man. Cause why you're gonna be looking, you're gonna have yourself to a high standard that no matter what somebody tell you, like you don't want to hear it. Like you're gonna look down on people. You're not gonna humble yourself, but you're gonna look yourself up to a high standard above everybody else. And then nobody can tell you nothing, nobody can correct you, you can't get chastised, because you're gonna pour out nothing but abomination. All this uncleanness, everything that's written, you're gonna be doing it, man. Cause why you done put yourself to a high standard, like damn this, I'm the man. I don't want to hear nothing, I don't want to hear this, I don't want to hear that. It's nothing you could tell me, nothing you could teach me. Who are you to tell me this? Why should I listen to you? Because you don't want to hear it. You're too prideful. Like you think what we telling you is wrong, but yet you go run to your Christian church, and what they telling you is nothing. Yeah, so now you're gonna be held. So you putting yourself to a high standard. So like no one can tell you nothing. Like, cause you think to yourself that you know you're above everybody. To yourself, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm above everybody, man. I'm above you. You beneath me. Look at my standard. Look where I'm at. Look where you at. That's how you're gonna be looking at things. Cause why you too prideful? You won't have no sympathy or no compassion for the poor or nobody. Cause you don't put yourself to a high standard, and so you pouring out all these abomination and not knowing that all these things you're doing is a sin. Cause America, they're the oppressor. He's a he's a powerful bastard to the point where he think he walk up around with his head held high. He arrogant as hell. Like they think that they could put sanction on everybody else and all that nonsense. Like, cause they the biggest big bad wolf or whatever. So now they think nothing can happen to them. Oh, they think they can be brought down. They think that this country gonna be running forever. And that's how the oppressor think. That's his mindset. Cause he too powerful, so he thinking, okay, ain't nothing finna happen to me, man. Can't nobody touch me. We got the best, greatest military on earth. Blah blah blah, and all that nonsense. Who gonna come up against us? Who gonna oppose us? Can't nobody oppose us. Cause right now we the ruler. We running the earth right now. And yet not knowing that he's gonna be brought low, man. The Most High say he gonna bring the prophet to a humble state. He gonna humble them. Just like if you're a brother and sister, man, and you being prideful, the Most High will humble you. He will humble you real quick, and then you gonna realize like, damn, I should have never did that, man. You know, I knew I came from the ghetto. I knew I ain't had nothing, but now that I made it, I look down upon people like nobody can tell me nothing. So now he gonna have to humble you by bringing you down to a lowly state. And that lowly state, you're gonna be like, damn, man, these poor people been asking me for money, and I've been looking down on them saying go get a job and all that because you too powerful now. You don't want to help out your own people because you don't made it in life and tell them that yeah, you could do it just the way I did it. You go do it too, or go work your butt off. But yeah, you don't want to give a helping hand out to them because you're too powerful, man. And you point out all these abominations, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. You know, so now you being prideful. Now the Most High gonna send you all these curses, all these, everything that you all the distress, everything. Cause now you thinking you have money, like like can't nothing go wrong. But now all you see you on drug, you doped up, you getting coked up and all that. You're unhappy because you thinking money is everything. Because you too powerful, you thinking now you living your best life. You're not keeping the law, statute, commitment of the Most High no more because you done made it. Cause nice, so you don't turn away from the Most High. So the Most High gonna bring you all these, all these sorrow that's coming to you. Now you losing things, now you going crazy because you don't want to come back to the law, statute, and commandment of the Most High. You don't want to listen to what people tell you. You don't want to take good advice because now you thinking, look, man, can't nothing you tell me gonna change me. It's not gonna benefit me. So why should I listen to you? So now you going through all these things here, thinking, cool, okay, I got money. I should not be going through all these things here. Oh, I made it in life. I'm living my best life. I should not make it. I should not be going through these things here. But it's that pride, man. That pride won't let you, see the bigger picture that's in front of you. Just like I was saying, like a brother or sister come offend you, you being prideful is not gonna allow you to go to that brother to him and him alone, or go to that sister to her alone, or be the bigger person to go apologize or to accept the apology or see what happened. But because you being too prideful, you don't want to be that. You thinking they're gonna make you a punk. You thinking they're gonna make you weak or soft. But be like, nah, man. If you want to come apologize, he gonna come apologize to me. I'm not finna apologize to no man. Now you thinking that makes you weak. That don't make you weak, man, for being a bigger person and stepping to that brother and be like, look, man, what you did kind of offended me. So, I'm stepping up to you like a man, like a brother. So to ask you what's up, what happened, what's going on, and forget that, brother. But since society teaches us that black man, that Hispanic Native Indian man is your enemy, is your ops and all that nonsense, now you won't forgive him. You won't forgive him. So you too powerful to go forgive that brother or to squash the beef, whatever beef y'all so-called having. That pride won't let you squash it. It won't let you, because you're gonna feel like, oh nah, if I do that, everybody gonna look at me like I'm soft or whatever. And I got reputation to hold up. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go to that brother. So now all these things gonna come to you. All this, because why? You too prideful. You don't want to go apologize or go talk to that brother one-on-one. Verse 14, he said, the Lord had cast down the thrones of proud prince and set up the meek in their stead. So the Most High, he gonna cast down this proudful people, man. Everybody that's having that proudful mindset, that's so proudful, man. The Most High gonna cast them down. He gonna put them down, man, and put the meek, the one that's humble, in their place instead of, man. The one that's humble, the one that's meek. To be a meek means to be humble. So now he gonna put them in their place instead. He gonna take down the people that's in high places and in rulership or government, those proud people. He gonna take them down and put the meek in their place instead of, man. Like he said, he gonna throw the prince throne down, and the meek shall inherit it, man. Cause why they too powerful? They not looking out for the people. Instead, they worrying about themselves. They worrying about their riches. They worrying about about their family. They ain't worrying about nobody else. They worrying about their money. That's all they worry about. They worrying about their life instead of worrying about the other people's life. You in high power. You got the power to make a change, to change things. But instead, you worry about yourself. You ain't worrying about the meek. You ain't worrying about the poor. You're not worrying about the fatherless or the motherless. You worrying about yourself, man. So the Most High say he gonna bring you down. He gonna cast down your throne and put the meek, the one that's humble, in your place instead of, man. He gonna put them in your place. Cause why you too proudful, you too arrogant. That's what's gonna happen to most of our people. And cause right now they too proudful. They're too arrogant to even help out the poor, even to go back and help their community out. Instead, they're like, look, man, I left the ghetto. I'm not in the ghetto no more, man. I'm in the suburb or whatever. Or just because you live by oppressor, you thinking you done made it, and forget about your people that's struggling out there in the ghetto, in the projects. So the Most High, he gonna throw you down and put the meek, the humble, the poor, the fatherless, and the motherless back in your spot, because you too powerful. Too arrogant, man. That's what's gonna happen to this country also. America is a powerful country. So he gonna in all these other nations that's running over the children of Israel, they're too powerful to even trying to help us. They see our struggle. They see the thing that we're going through. They see how much we're getting unalive on the street, but yet ain't nobody stepping up. Because why they thinking, okay, we don't need to help them out. So we're the most humble people on earth, man. We're the meek of the earth. So the Most High is gonna cast these nations down and put us back and put us in their place. We're gonna be ruling the earth. We're gonna be governing the earth when that time happens, man. America is a proud country, man. America is that proud country. America is a proud country, man. Like nothing can happen. Then they like ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Most High say he gonna cast them down. He gonna cast these they thrones down, and who gonna be in rulership? Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. We're gonna be in rulership, man. Verse 15. The Lord had plucked up the roots of the proud nation and planted the lowly in their place. And that's what's gonna happen, man. The Most High is gonna pluck up the roots of these proud nations, man, and put the lowly. Who's the lowly? Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. We are the lowly on this, and we are the lowly, man. All these nations, they got their own kingdom. They got their own military. They got everything that they want. But what do you have, black man? You up under another nation. All these nations, they coming in your neighborhood, taking advantage over you. We don't that's in the ghetto in the projects, man. We don't that's strung down on drugs. And America been a powerful bastard for ever since, man. And the Most High say he gonna pluck out the roots of these powerful nation, and he gonna put us the lowly, because we are the lowly one. And don't no nation favor us, man. All these nations, they're against us. We are that nation that's not desired. That's why all these nations, they come over here and get a loan from America and take all your, in America, they freely give them loan. But let that be you. You trying to go get $100,000 loan, $100,000 loan. You're gonna have to go through hell to get that. You're gonna have to go to hell for that. But another nation, soon as they come over here, they could sign up for a loan and they get it. And then where they go open up the business, right in your neighborhood, black man, Hispanic and Native Indian man. But you've been over here for over 400 years. You got to battle with these people. You got to go to war with these people just to get a loan, just to try to open up a little small business that you're trying to run. You know, because they don't favor you. They look at you like you the scum of the earth, like you are nothing. The Most High say He gonna pluck them up and put you in their place instead of, man. You gonna be ruling the earth, the meek, the lowly, the humble, the one that's humble. Cause black people, we are humble, man. We're the most humblest people on earth. While these other nations, they too proudful, man. That's why they don't want to give you no handout. That's why they don't want to help us out. Because they look at us like we are nothing, like we are nobody. But the Most High got saying for them. And the Most High got saying for them, the time is coming. That's what it said. And the Lord had plucked up the roots of the proud nation and planted the lowly in their place. Verse 16, the Lord overthrew countries of heathen and destroyed them to the foundation of the earth. And the Most High is doing, they're going to destroy these countries, man, of the heathen, man. And He's going to destroy them from the foundation of the earth, man. It's going to be nothing left. America ain't going to be nothing, man. Right now, America is crumbling right before our very eyes for the crimes they have committed against God's chosen people, and they still continue committing these crimes, man, because they too powerful. They don't want to let their pride go. So the Most High gonna have to show them. He gonna have to destroy them. Just like you, black man. If you don't let put that pride to the side, man. If you don't put your pride to the side, when a brother offends you, man, and forgive that brother, the Most High will have to bring you in a lowly state, man. Just like most of our rich brothers and sisters that made it. They don't want to put their pride to the side and come help out they people, man, which are the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Most are gonna pluck them up too and put the lowly in their state. Because they too powerful, they too arrogant, you know. Because they don't keep the law, statutes, commitment. The Most High is not nowhere in their thoughts. They don't worry about what's gonna happen to them, because they living life to the fullest. Can't nobody tell them nothing. Can't nobody instruct them. Can't nobody correct them. So who could tell them anything? So because they too prideful, man. And just like these Christians, they prideful as hell too. We trying to teach them the truth. They act like they know everything. They act like can't nobody tell them nothing. Especially them old heads. Man. You trying to tell them now who you're a young boy, you can't tell me nothing, man. Blah 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 blah. Cause he too powerful for he thinking cause he old and you young, like you're not knowledgeable in this truth. Cause he's a Christian, he don't live life, but there's so much thing you could teach your old head. But since he old, because he got that pride, like nigga, you too young, man, be trying to tell me anything, trying to tell me any different, trying to tell me how to live my life. So I'm not gonna listen to you. I could tell you something, but because that old pride, man, he don't want to let it go. We're going to go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 2. And the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 2. He said, when the proud come, then comes shame. But with the lowly is wisdom. when you have pride, man, you just bringing shame to yourself, man. That's all you're doing. You bringing shame to yourself, cause you letting that pride be in your will of everything that you do, man. You being prideful in everything that you do. That and then that comes shame. Shame gonna come afterwards. Cause for the way you gonna treat people, man, they're gonna be like, damn. Just cause you make it, just cause you got money, just cause you done made it out the hood or whatever, just cause you don't put yourself to a higher standard, you look down on people now. A lot of people gonna be like, damn, why you treating this man like that? Just cause you don't made it now. You don't forgot where you came from. You don't forgot that you used to live in a 1-bedroom rat infested house, but now you done made it. But now you look down on people because you done made it. Now you out the hood. They're gonna bring shame to you, man. They're gonna bring shame to you. He said, but the lowly is wisdom. But with the lowly is wisdom. With them that's humble themselves, that the meek, they're gonna have wisdom, man. They got wisdom. Because they know what to do and what not to do, man. Even if they have money, even it could be like they're working hard, they have money, but they still help out people, man. They still help out the poor. They still do what they gotta do and keep them in. They're not being prideful. But the rich ones that's prideful, they don't do that. Instead, they send their money to overseas, to the other nations, instead of helping your people out here, man. Because you see the condition your people is in. Because you knew how that feeling was. You knew how it was to be in that situation. You know how it was to have no money, or to not to be able to fend for yourself, to work through the 4-5 jobs a day. But now you made it. Now that problem kicked in. Now you looking down on people. But the lowly, they know how it feels. So when they have it, they give it. They help out. They don't tell the person, oh, go get a job just like I got a job. I'm working through the 5 job. You go work too. No, they don't do that. They humble themselves. Because they know what they're going through. They know what our people going through. They see the condition that our people going in. That our people in. So they don't look down on people. They don't bash people's head and they don't do none of that. Instead, they give a helping hand out. They give a helping hand out. But you proudful bastard, y'all don't do that. Because y'all too proudful to do that, man. Y'all look at the poor like they some disgusting thing or filth. Y'all look at them like they are nobody, like they are nothing. All they trying to do is survive. But you don't see that way because you're too powerful and arrogant as hell. Just like America's not trying to look at the condition that black people in, because they don't that's oppressing us. They don't that's putting us in this predicament situation that we're in this condition that we're in. And they feel like, okay, they too powerful to give out a helping hand. When they give you a stimulus check, that's not only for you, because they giving everybody a stimulus check. If it was for you, if it was on looking helping you out, you'd be the only people getting it, but everybody getting it. So that lets you know how powerful these people are, man. Because say when pride come, then shame come, and you're gonna be shameful, man. You're gonna look upon like a shameful person. Because how you treat people, a lot of people gonna distance themselves from you. They ain't gonna want to be bothered with you, man. Cause just cause you got money, you think just cause you this and that, you up in the high standard, you up in the high statue, you look down on people. A lot of people gonna distance themselves from you. They gonna see that how you act like, damn. We see how arrogant this man is because he done made it now. He don't know how to act. He don't know how to act now. He looking down on people, talking bad to people, because he think he's this, he thinking he the man. So you're gonna be shamed, man. Shame gonna come. And after a while, you're just gonna start losing everything. You're gonna start losing everything. Because the Most High gonna bring you down to a lowly state, to a lowly place, to humble you, to show you that just because you got it, you could lose it, man. How quick you got it, you could lose. That's how quick you could lose it. And then you're gonna feel like, damn, I should have never did that. Now you're gonna be homeless. Now you're gonna be begging people. Now you're gonna be going back working them through the 9-to-5 jobs. And each and every day you're gonna be miserable. Cause why? You're gonna be like, damn, I had it all, now I lost it. Now here I gotta work this job. I'm living in a 1-bedroom apartment. Now you right back to a lowly state that you was. And the Most I have done that to a lot of people. A lot of people, man, that was millionaires. They had money, but they didn't know how to act with it. So now the Most I had to humble them. Now where they at now? They lost everything. They lost everything. You don't even know where they at now. They probably working at McDonald's, probably working at a Target. Cause their thoughts is not on the Most High, man. Their thoughts is not on their maker, man. Their mind is not on the Most High. They don't think about the Most High. They don't think about his law, statutes, and commandment. Because they don't know how to humble themselves. We're going to go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18. Chapter 16, verse 18. It said, pride go before destruction, and in haughty spirit before a fall. He said, pride go before destruction, man. That's what you're going, that's what your life going to lead to, man. That's what you being a prideful person, having that prideful spirit, man, that prideful mindset, it's going to lead you to your destruction, man. It's going to lead you to your destruction. And then you're going to fall. You will fall. A powerful person shall fall. You're going to fall, man. You're going to lose everything. Because you leading yourself to destruction because you too powerful now. You out here now, all of a sudden, you strung out on drugs. You doing all these drugs, man. You getting high, you doing whatever, you partying, you sleeping with this woman, this, that, because you thinking you the man. Because you done made now, you the man now. Next thing you know, you catching all type of disease. You catching HIV, you catching the herpes, gonorrhea, and all that nonsense. And then you're going to be stressed out. You're going to be stressing. Because you're too prideful, man. So that's going to lead you to your destruction and your downfall. So we're telling you right now, if you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, put your pride to the side, man. Put your pride to the side. Stop being a prideful person, man. Yes, it's time you could take pride in the things that you do, but being prideful is two different things. Because now you being prideful, like you look down on people, like you look upon yourself like you the man. Can't nobody tell you nothing. But yeah, you could take pride in what you do, but don't be prideful. Don't have no powerful mindset or powerful spirit, man. To where you shall fall. That's what happened to a lot of kingdoms. A lot of kingdoms were powerful. Most of them plucked them up and put the lowly in their state, in their seat, in their place. And now America, what you think gonna happen? They powerful as hell. So they think they're not gonna fall. They think that they're gonna be ruling forever. And that's how the oppressor think. They think in their mind, like the scripture say, who gonna bring me down? They asking, who gonna bring me down? We're the most powerful country on earth. Who gonna bring me down? They're gonna lead them to their destruction because they too powerful and arrogant as hell. Their destruction is coming. It is coming. And just like all these other kingdoms fell, America gonna fall too. America gonna fall also. Look at all these great kingdoms that was before America. Where they at now? Because right now, America is the most powerful kingdom on earth right now. So what you think happened to those other kingdoms? Especially the one that had that had to do with the demise and destruction of the children of Israel. We think they at now. What thing happened to them? They all fell, man. They too was once a powerful kingdom. Because why? They had the children of Israel in their land. So no matter where we go, no matter where the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, which are Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian, go, We make a nation powerful. We make another nation powerful, a kingdom powerful, because we're living in it. We in it. Because they cannot thrive without us, man. Without us, this kingdom would be nothing. Just like America, without us, it would be nothing, man. America would not be able to run without the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. They're running off of us, man. We make this country run. But since they too powerful and arrogant and don't want to listen to what the priest and prophet tell them, like, stop oppressing the Most High chosen people, stop unaliving us on these streets, they too gonna fall, man. And that's gonna bring their swift destruction. That's bringing their swift destruction, because the Most High created like that, man, to be prideful and arrogant, just like he did Pharaoh. He hearkened Pharaoh's heart. He hearkened Pharaoh's mind, just like he hearkened the oppressive mind. So they won't stop oppressing us. So the Most High could show his power to show you that this great nation, these great kingdoms, that swore that they gonna rule forever, that can't nobody do nothing to them, can't nothing happen to them. He gonna show you that his true power, that his right hand gonna bring them down. And then he gonna put you, which are the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian, in their place, which their place actually is rightfully your place. The reason we're in this predicament condition that we're in right now, because we did not want to keep the law, statute, and commandment from Most High. And that's why I say pride is when you depart from God. When you depart from the Most High, man. Meaning you departing from his law, statutes, and commandments. You going away from following him, from serving the Most High. And that's what happened to us. Okay, it said verse 19. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. It's better to be humble with your brothers and sisters, man. It's better to show your brothers and sisters that how much you love them, how much you care for them, man. You know, have that humble spirit with the lowly. You make it, man. Show your brother and sister some love, man. Look out for them. Take care of your people, man. Then just to divide your spoil with the proud, man. Then just to go live amongst the proud, amongst these other nations. Cause you done made it. Now you thinking you in the suburb now. You done made it now. Cause you don't live by what some oppressor, some other nation. You live by them now. You done made it. But yet your people still struggling though. Your people still got to work these 9-to-5 jobs, and 3 or 4 or 5 of them at that time, just to pay rent, just to keep food in their house, just to keep their lights on. You know, it is better to have a humble spirit with the lowly, man, than to divide your spoil, your goods with the proud, man. But our people don't see it that way, because America, this society done corrupted their mind to where they look at you, a black man, also like you are nobody. Just because you asking, can you get $10 or can you get $15? Because they see you on the corner begging for money, or you strung out on drugs. Now they look down on you. They look at you like you're nothing. Because the society teaches us that not to help out another black man or another Hispanic or Native Indian man or sister. Because they tell you that's your enemy. And we run with that. Instead of helping each other out, we go help the oppressor out. We go help these other nations out. We go live amongst these other nations. They say it is better to be of a humble spirit with the lowly, man. You know, have a humble spirit with the lowly, man. Humble yourself, especially when it comes to your own people, man. Think yourself as you, the lowest, and put them in that pedestal. Put yourself low and to humble yourself, man, for your people. Be a servant to your people, man. Yes, you don't made it. Yes, you got it. Now help your people out. Build that humble spirit, especially in the situation that you see your people going through each and every day, man. You see the life of your people living. All right, we're gonna go to the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 7. We're gonna start off on verse 7. The book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 7. And he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they chose out the chief room, said unto them, verse 8. This is Christ. This is a New Testament. So this is Christ speaking. So he's speaking to his disciples. He said, when thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not thou in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him. So he said, when you invited to somebody wedding or guest, or you invited to somebody event, he said, don't go trying to take the best seat, cause you thinking you done made it, you done made a name for yourself, or you done made it out of the ghetto and stuff. But now you invited now to someone, now you thinking you the big man now. So like they invite you, and you gonna try to sit in the best seat when knowing that there's somebody more honorable, more in high stature, more than you, could come anytime. And then that seat is given to them. Now you're gonna look stupid, you're gonna be shameful, you're gonna be ashamed now. Cause you don't thinking like you proud now. You nothing can happen, or you the man, you the like he's saying, he clearly saying just humble yourself. When you're invited by people that's great, so-called great amongst you, people that got money, whatever amongst you, millionaires, whatever, kings or prince, whatever around you. He said, and they invite you to event. Don't go jump to get the best seat or the front seat. Humble yourself, man. Humble yourself, because and knowing that anybody else could be in a higher stature than you. He said, sit not down in the highest room, man. Don't go for the best seat or the front row. Cause there's somebody else that could this man here, he famous or whatever. So what you think he gonna do? Invite all the famous people? Or he rich, or he the king now, or he the prince? Now what you think gonna do? He gonna invite more people that got it. So this person might be in a bigger, higher stature than you, that you don't jump to this seat. He can like, excuse me, can you let him get this seat right quick? This is such and such. Then you're gonna look stupid. Cause you proud, man. You got that proud spirit on you. Verse 9. And he that bid thee and him come and said to thee, give this man place, and thou began with shame to take down the lowest room. And that's what will happen. So somebody invites you, you trying to take the best seat. Now somebody more in the higher stature come over. So you're gonna, oh snap, it's here. He gonna run, hey man, what you call here? Can you give him this place? Can you let him sit right here? Because this is such and such. Now he gonna say, okay, you could just sit in the back. Now you're gonna look stupid. You're gonna have shame. You're gonna be shameful now. Shame gonna come upon you now. Cause he don't tell you get up and get this man your seat. Let this man sit in that seat right that you sat on. Because he's a more honorable man. He's a more of man of stature than you. Because you thought you made it now. You prideful now. You thinking, okay, I'm invited to this party, or I'm invited to this event. I'm gonna go sit anyway. I'm gonna sit in front. And bomb, there goes somebody with a higher stature, and then you come. They're gonna tell you, man, go sit in the back. Give this man your seat. Now what you gonna do? Look shameful, like damn. All right, well, okay. I mean, I was sitting here first, but nah, give him your seat, man. You know? Now you gonna look down. Now your shame don't cover you. Shame don't come upon you now. Cause you going back, he telling you go to the back. So don't not be prideful, man, and trying to just cause you made it whatever, just cause you got it up in the little statue now. Learn how to humble yourself, man. Be able to humble yourself when somebody invites you somewhere, man. Don't go for the best seat or the best thing in there, man. Humble yourself. You know? Don't get too happy. Don't be too prideful, man. Verse 10. But when thou art bidden, go and sit in the lowest room, that when he that bid thee come, he may see unto thee. He may see unto thee. Friend, go up higher, then shalt thou have worship in thy presence of them that sit and meet with thee. So he's telling you, man, clearly, be humble, man. Just because you made it up there in life, when somebody invites you, somebody that's famous for anything, but he invites you to a party, don't be happy. Don't get too excited. Don't be too prideful, man. And go trying to take the front seat. Then somebody come bid, somebody else more powerful than you come around. He tell you get up. So he telling you be humble, man. When you invited, go sit. Don't try to go to the front. Go sit in the back. Go sit in the lowest place, man. Go to the lowest place. So when he come, the person that invited you look like, damn, what you doing back here, man? I invited you. Come on, come back, come up here. Then now you're gonna be like, okay, cool. Yeah, man. So humble yourself, man. Don't have that prideful spirit, man. Don't have that prideful mindset. Thinking because you know made it now, because you got invited to an event by a rich, famous person, by somebody that's famous. Now you thinking you the ish, like you yes all that. No, he said humble yourself, man. Just go, chill in the back or whatever. So when he see that, he like, hold on, what he doing back there? I invited him. Come on, man, come up here, man. Don't sit back there. Sit up here. Now you should have worship in his presence. Because he gonna say, friend, man, look, I invited you. You my friend. Don't stay back there. Don't social distance yourself from everybody. Come up here and sit up here with people, man. So that's what he's telling. That's basically what he's saying, man. Humble yourself, man. Don't just go trying to jump to the front seat. That's why he said, but when thou art bidden, go and sit in the lowest room, that when he had bid thee come, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher, then shalt thou have worship in the presence of him that sat at the meat with thee. That's basically what he's telling you, man. Humble yourself. Humble yourself, man. In verse 11, and he said, verse 11, for whosoever exalted himself shall be a best. Okay, so he said, Verse 11. For whosoever exalt himself shall be abased, meaning behave in a way that belittles or degrades or degrades someone, man. You shall be degraded, man. Because you exalt yourself to the highest standard to where you don't, because you so proudful, you don't made it. Now you put yourself you exalt yourself, be above everybody. You put yourself on the highest standard, like you look down on people. You look down on people like they disgrace. Now you shall be degraded, man. Cause you look like down at the poor like they are nothing. Cause you don't made it in life, man. So now you exalt yourself above the poor. He said, you shall be degraded, man. You shall be little. You shall be brought down, man. Cause you thinking you too powerful for that, man. That you do not want to help out nobody. That you do not want to have mercy or no compassion on the poor. That you don't know how to forgive one another, man. You don't know how to go to that brother, like to be the bigger person and go talk to that brother, like ask for forgiveness or to forgive that brother. Because the pride is in you, put that pride in the prideful, you have that prideful mindset. So it's getting in your way to seeing that is your brother, man. That black man, Hispanic, Native Indian man is your brother, man. That you should forgive him. Not degrade him, not belittle him, not look down upon him, man. So he says, you shall, if you exalt yourself in their statues, man, you should be degraded. You should be belittled. And he that humble himself shall be exalted. Now, if you make it, you made it out the get out the hood, but you exalted yourself, man. You helping out the poor, you looking out for your people, man. You're not holding yourself to not high standard. You're not putting yourself on in that, exalting yourself to be look upon like you just the man, like you just all that. But you caring for your people, man. You taking care of your people. You loving yourself. You loving your people. You humble yourself, man, with the lowly. He said, you shall be exalted, man. People shall look up to you like, yeah, he made it, man. He made it. But look, he's still coming back to the community. He's still helping out the poor. He's still helping out his people, man. He ain't changed. He ain't having that powerful spirit. He ain't looking at himself like he just above you, like he better than you, man. Like you are nothing. Then people should exalt you, man. People should look up to you. And you should have favor. You should have honor, man. People should honor you, man. Because why? You humble yourself. Yeah, you made it out the ghetto. You made it out, but you humbled yourself. You ain't had that powerful spirit and look and belittle people. Instead, you humble yourself. You tell you become a servant to your people. They gonna look upon. They gonna look upon to you, man. They gonna look up to you. Cause you ain't do what most of these people, these rappers or these actors or these NBA stars, whatever did, man. So now you're gonna be looked upon them. You're gonna be favored, man. You're gonna be honored. People gonna look up to you. We're gonna go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 34. The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 34. Surely he scorned the scorners, but he give grace unto the lowly. People that's in low status, man. The Most High gonna look favor. He gonna give you favor, man. He gonna look. He gonna have mercy on you. He gonna have compassion on you, man. But the people that's so proud hearted, they don't humble themselves. He gonna take everything from them, man. That's gonna be that's some of the people biggest downfall right now is having that pride, man. Having that prideful mindset, man. You know, having that prideful mindset, like nothing can happen. Then like, yes, I made it now, nigga. You are nobody to me. Like you just nobody. You lower than me. You beneath me. You know, he gonna take everything from you, man. But the person that's lowly, the person that humble themselves, man, he gonna show favor to them. The Most High gonna show favor to you, man. He gonna bless you. He gonna give. He gonna reward you, man. Cause you knew what it meant to get out the situation, the predicament that you in, and make it in this lifestyle. Make it, live in this lifestyle. But you humble yourself. So now he gonna look. He gonna show you favor. But the people that's walking around with their head held high, they're gonna be brought down. They're gonna be brought down, man, to a lowly state, and they're gonna see how it feels to when they make it, to not look down upon people, man, to not look down on people, to not belittle you. So now they too themselves will be downgraded. We're gonna go to the book of James, chapter 4, verse 10. The book of James, chapter 4, verse 10. He said, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. If you humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, man, you done made it, man. You done got it. But you humble yourself, man, not being proudful, not having that proud spirit, man. He shall lift you up, man. He will lift you up. Because you don't humble yourself, man. Now you taking correction, you taking instruction, you keeping the law, statute, and commandment of the Most High. He shall lift you up. He shall lift you up, man, because you humble yourself, man. You actually doing what a humble person do. You being a meek. You humbling yourself before the Most High, in the sight of the Most High. You're not acting all bad because you don't made it, man. You're not acting all tough, all hard, all proud and arrogant as hell because you don't made it. So if you humble yourself in the sight of the Most High, he shall lift you up, man. He shall bless you. He shall show you favor, give you favor, man. You should have mercy. He shall have mercy on you, have compassion on you, man. When you humble yourself in the sight of the Most High, he will lift you up to higher, even higher standard, man. Because you're not exalting yourself. You're not boastful, man. You're not boosting yourself up. Nah. When you humble yourself, the Most High will lift you up, man. He'll put you to even higher standard. We're going to go to the book of 1 Peter chapter 5, starting on verse 6. He said, humble your 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 6. Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. You humble yourself under the hand of the Most High, under the protection of the Most High, man. He going to exalt you in due time, man. All you just got to do be humble, man. Stop trying to be prideful, man. Stop having that prideful spirit, man. Because that is a sin against the Most High, man. Because you thinking nobody can do nothing to you, nothing going to happen to you. You walking around with your head held high. You arrogant as hell. You too prideful, man. He said, when you humble yourself, man, because you got in a position, just know the Most High did it, man. You give the praise to the Most High. Because you wouldn't got there without the Most High. Don't nothing happen without the Most High approving it. If you get a promotion at your work, a big time promotion, and you humble yourself, you like, thank you, God, I needed this. I knew you would come through for me. You know, you give him the most out of glory. Because he don't that without him, you wouldn't have that. They would probably look over you and choose somebody else. But since you was humble enough, the Most High will exalt you in due time, man. He will exalt you in due time. But if you prideful, having that proud spirit, like you the man, like you did this, you got this on your own, what you think gonna happen? The Most High gonna cut you down, man. He gonna bring you down to a low stature. He gonna bring you down to a low state, man, or the state that you came from the beginning, man. He gonna bring you back down to that state. Then shame gonna come upon you, man. And then you're gonna be looking so shameful. John 16. We're gonna go to the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 16. He said, we're gonna start on 15. He said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Lord Father is not in him. For all this that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, it is not of the Father, but is of the world. Same thing that you see in this world, man. The lust, prideful, and he said the being proud is not of the Father, man. He living a prideful lifestyle, man. You know, because you don't made it thinking you don't made it on your own. He said all that is not of the Most High, man. Because the Most High is against a prideful spirit. Somebody that have a prideful mindset, the Most High is against it, man. So you thinking because you don't made it now, you with the Most High gonna cut you down, man. He gonna bring you down to this place. He gonna bring you down to your place, man. He gonna humble you real quick. Because you did not know how to humble yourself, man. Instead, you boost yourself and yourself thinking that you made it on your own. You exalted yourself, man. And look down upon people, look down upon the poor, have no pity on the poor. Most times he gonna bring you down, man. He gonna cut you down. Now you gonna be in the lowly state. And that lowly man that you'll look down upon gonna take your place, man. Now he gonna be in your statue. He gonna be in your place. But he gonna humble himself because he knew where he came from. He knew how he got to this position. He knew he didn't do it of his own accord. You know, he would not without the Most High, he would not be nowhere where he at right now. We're gonna go to the book of Mark chapter 7, verse 20. And he said, and this is Christ speaking, that which come out of a man that defiled a man, for from within, out of the heart of man, proceed evil thoughts, So he's talking to the Pharisees. You know, they had that subject about not washing hands, but the most Christ said, not what goes into the body it defiles a man, but what comes out the man. But what comes out of the man that defile the man. Verse 21. For within out of the heart of man, meaning out of your mind, because your heart do not think, your heart do not process no thoughts. Proceed evil thoughts. Your hearts do not think. It don't have no thoughts. It's not thinking. All the evil planning that you're doing is in your mind. When you have an evil thought, it's in your mind. So now he's telling you not because something what goes into the mouth, what goes into the body that defiles a man, but what comes out the mouth defiles a man. Because out of the heart, the mind proceed evil thoughts, adulterers, fornication, murders, and it's a thief, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, and evil eye, blasphemy, and pride, foolishness. He said, all these evil things come from within and defile the man. All these things, man, which come out of the man that defile the man. Even a prideful spirit, man. You being prideful and arrogant as hell, like you the man, like nothing can happen to you, nothing gonna stop you. You're gonna be, you just gonna do whatever you want to do. Cause you prideful as hell, man. And that is a sin against the Most High. To be prideful, to have a prideful spirit is a sin against the Most High, man. And we should put that pride to the side and come serve your Lord statutes, come serve the law, statutes, commandment of the Most High. Come serve your true power, man. But with that, will the ICPK start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yohan. The ICPK been established since 1969, teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that they are the true Israelite according to the Bible. The ICPK is not affiliated with any other Israelite group. And with that, Shalom, Israel.